Hey guys, I'm on my way home from work, so apologize. I don't like doing the driving thing. Hopefully you can hear me well. But so yesterday was 1 month follow-up. You can probably hear it in my voice. I feel quite a bit better. I have stopped using the abdominal binder, not because I'm not using compression. I've just bought compression garments. I hate them. Compression garments suck. I have like compression shorts that I used when I was, like recovering from leg days in the gym, and they're nice and long and they work just fine. And then I can't find those now. Like a compression garment around my midsection is like, it's like, I don't know how to put it like politically correct. It's strangling the boys. I'm having a hard time. All right, it's tight on my legs. It rolls up, and then it's just a groin crusher. It's not great at all. I found a pair that are working. I'm running through a bridge right now, so that's why this is shaking. I found a pair that are decent, and then I cut them so that they fit just a little bit better. My wife found a pair that required you to, she ordered them, and then we found out that they were supposed to like measure them first. And she bought the size that she thought that I would be, and they were so tight I could literally see the scar through it. They were tight. But regardless, doctor said, hey, compression stuff's fine. I asked him about it, how long I need to do it. And he said, the textbook answer for compression wear is 6 weeks. So you only have to wear it for 6. But if you're active, as I am, he said that you need to do that, that you'll find that at least for the first 3 months, anytime you're active, you want to wear it, that you'll have a whole bunch of swelling. But you only have to wear it while you're active and kind of like directly thereafter. So I need to wear it in the gym and then probably like a few hours afterwards, just to make sure that the swelling doesn't build up or become uncomfortable. Scars are healing tissue, so it is, it's healing tissue. It's possible for your scar to get worse after it's healed. So wound care is a big thing, which brings me to my next bit. It didn't hit me until, I don't know when it hit me. Between now and the last video, I have really been focused on this almost entirely as comparing it to my last surgeries, which were all joint surgeries. I've had shoulder reconstruction, knee reconstruction, and those are all really, you're worried about mobility, like it hurts to move. This isn't the same thing. And then the healing from it, you're looking at it differently. Healing isn't the same thing because you can't see, like there's like 2 tiny little holes in either one of those shoulder or knee surgeries. At least that's all I had. So the incision was healed up in a week or whatever. This is a massive stinking wound, and you have to think of it as wound healing. You can't look at this in any other way other than this is wound healing. And I say that for a couple reasons. One, they told me, hey, you're going to need to have someone with you during the surgery to kind of to take care of you. And they're right. You do need someone looking after you for at least the first week after surgery. But I'm a month after surgery, and the part of me that has, like, the part of me that's not healed, the part of the incision that's not healed, is like an inch away from my rearness. It's one of my butt crack. All right, let's just be honest here. Anyway, I'm not too worried. It's not healing. It is healing. It's just it's got that little bit of fat necrosis, which can happen, and it's very, very minor. It's not gaping holes. It's Google. If you look up fat necrosis and you try to find images, Google will get you some really, really gross pictures. It's nothing like that at all. So that's good. It's just this tiny little spot, and it's already healed up pretty good, really. It stopped necrosising. That's not a word. Anyway, so it's looking a lot better. But I can't put a Band-Aid on it. I can't even see it. So every morning and every evening, my wife is changing bandages on my butt crack. So you may have to have, like, if you're looking at this surgery, you may have to make sure you have someone that you're in close contact with, or someone you really trust that's watching after you. Because, the fat necrosis, or let's just say troubles with wound healing, can be it is a huge issue with the surgery. It's the number one side effect. It's the number one thing to look out for. It's the number one problem, complication with the surgery. It's all about wound healing. So if you have something like I do that was on your, around, at least past your halfway around you, someone's got to be able to help find that and work with it and take care of it. So you're gonna make sure you've got someone that on the backup at the very least that's ready there that'll take care of it. I will say that I really believe this was a spot that I set funny one day and I felt a tug on it, and I really feel like that inflamed it, and then it was right where my boxers would meet, and right there with my pants and everything. I think the waistline between all of them was rubbing on it, and the way I was sitting on it and everything wasn't helping. And once I figured out what it was, I adjusted the way I was sitting. I started icing it differently, and I immediately, the next day it looked better. So I'm sure if I'd have just tugged on it that one time and then went, oh crap, and then treated it differently like I should have to begin with, it wouldn't have been near as bad. All right, so that's like the bad. I will also say that the doctor looked at me and was kind of going over. He goes, all right, so you're like 6 weeks out. I said, no, I'm 4 weeks. And he goes, oh, well, you're doing fantastic. So I need to make another video really over like the nutrition and everything that I did for this, because I have recovered. Even my wife, who I mentioned it before, is a nurse, has said that I've just recovered really, really quickly. And I just happen to be, active and healthy. But I also had a pretty strong nutrition game plan associated with this. So I can start going to the gym, or I can start being active, but I can't be active. He said he doesn't want me jogging, but he doesn't mind me getting on an elliptical or a bicycle. I guess I can go walking, but I can go walking now, so whatever. But that's nice to see, or nice to hear. And he said in 2 weeks, which is what my follow-up is, but he said in 2 weeks I can go all out into the gym again, and I'm looking forward to it. If you've never had a surgery, I will say, when you come back to the gym, not only have you not been going to the gym for over a month, on top of that, your body will break down muscle fibers in order to heal other tissues. So you haven't, your arm, for instance, the muscles in your arm are going to be smaller because your body has broken down those proteins in order to use them to create the proteins needed for healing. That goes for any surgery. It didn't even have to be this one. It didn't even have to be a surgery, really. If you have a major accident, it'll do the same thing. So if you've been out of the gym for a while, make sure you take it in very slowly. I've even debated asking my primary care doctor for like a referral to physical therapy, but I don't think I'm that far off. We'll find out. I haven't gone to the gym yet, but we'll find out if I'm that far off. But I'm basically thinking that I'm just going to go in and do some lightweight stuff and really just sort of do the motions. Like instead of doing a bench press of my normal bench, I'll do a bench press of the bar. Just kind of getting the swing of things. Assisted pull-ups, stuff like that. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys riding with me. And I have 3 followers now. That's weird. It feels weird to have followers. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know.